It's 6:24, and last week we discussed some common summertime injuries and tips on how to better protect yourself and your children. Well, this week MedStar is helping us continue the conversation on summer safety. We want to go out now to Russ, who is joined by Jeff Stalder and Cheryl Alexander with MedStar.
Yeah, Karen, obviously MedStar deals with a lot of emergencies, especially during the summer months. We have Jeff and Cheryl with us. We're going to start with Jeff down here already on the ground. He has his buddy Sean here. So, Jeff, tell us a little bit about some of the things that you guys deal with, particularly when it comes to car accidents.
Yeah, so one of our common child injuries during the summer, or actually the whole year, is auto pedestrians. Unfortunately, kids step out in front of traffic and get hit by cars. So we wanted to kind of talk about some things that you can do if you are witness to a kid or God forbid your own kid gets struck by a car. One of the important things is not to move them. If they have some sort of spinal injury, you don't want to make that worse. But if they're in the middle of a busy street and they can't safely stay there, then you would just want to drag them kind of in line. So Cheryl's going to demonstrate that with Sean.
All right. You
Just
ready, my friend?
Lift up. You want to kind of support their head with your forearms and pull straight so that their spine doesn't kind of whip around.
All right. Good job there, Sean. And Cheryl, obviously, you guys get to the scene as quickly as you possibly can. Are there things that the parents can do or anyone can do, should there be an emergency, to kind of help out before you guys arrive on the scene?
Yes, absolutely. One of the biggest things that we can advise parents to do is after calling 911 to do whatever they can to kind of clear the area, make it easier for us to go in, and also listen to the dispatchers as well, because they are clinically trained on how to instruct the parents to make the scene safer and also help out their child before we get there.
All right, and then Jeff, also we have a couple of other things over here, some cold packs and water and things like this.
Yeah, so another real common injury, especially in the summer, is a heat-related injury. If you notice that your child is starting to act kind of weird, or especially if they quit sweating, if they're cold to the touch and it's hot outside, those are all very significant signs of a heat injury. But if they are turning bright red, they're kind of getting tired looking, one of the things that you can do is take cold packs. Sean, can you sit down for me? Sit down.
There you go.
Take cold packs, and you want to put them in their armpits, kind of like that, and in their groin.
Okay.
And that's one of the fastest ways to cool them off. You can put kind of a moist washcloth on the back of their neck, on their forehead, get them out of the heat, so into the shade, or if you can go inside, that's perfect. But the most important thing with a heat injury is get them out of the heat and get them hydrated.
All right, good stuff. All right, Cheryl, Jeff, thank you so much. MedStar obviously is going to be very busy this summer. But if you take as many precautions as you possibly can, you and your family will have as safe as a summer as you possibly can as well. Let's send things back into Karen.
All right, Russ, thanks. And